You're listening to My Band Rocks, an audio biography, and my name is Keir DuBois. I'm not a real musician, but I play one on the internet. Since 1996, I've been a bassist and lyricist in several Southern California bands and side projects. The Mojo Wire, Honey White, Low Tide, Rad Blaster, and my own solo releases. In this podcast, I'm going to tell you all about it. And in this episode, I talk about Rocket Fuel Malt Liquor by the Mojo Wire, my first band's second demo album. Stop me if you've heard this one before. A confident, well-oiled machine of a rock band has a banner year. They're full of new wild ideas and dying to show the world what they learned. They record anything and everything using words like progress or growth in earnest, lovable, and hopelessly diluted ways. And then they cough up a formless gob of tunes that makes everyone wonder what the big deal was about them in the first place. That's not exactly what happened to the Mojo Wire in 1998, but it comes closest to describing how we made our second album, which we inexplicably named Rocket Fuel Malt Liquor. Released hard on the heels of its predecessor, Rocket Fuel gave off a distinct whiff of undercooked tunes dipped in myriad gooey sonic effects. When I listen to it now, the thing can't seem to decide what it wants to be. Rock or prog? Blues or psychedelia? Stripped down disciplined writing, or freeform freakout? Any real explanation feels like overanalysis, but since a few of these songs were actually good, and many of the rest have gone on to bigger and better things, it's worth another look and listen to see how things really ended up this way. The disc's weird split personality is more like two mini-albums mashed together than one coherent whole. Some of that is from overenthusiastic experimentation, but the disc's overall feel is much closer to our collective contemporary mindset in late 1997, when we charged into the deep end of Isla Vista's nubile cesspool. Our old 12-bar blues tunes sprouted weird sounds via new and bizarre effects pedals, multiple and often backwards tape loops, and extensive overdubs. Indulgent experimentation came easy, but the music we loved back then made a huge impact too, especially Radiohead's recently released OK Computer. That album wasn't a direct influence, but its galaxy of sonics inspired us to find out what we could do with what we had. Rocket Fuel's first side started off conventionally enough. The up-tempo surfy blues swung along to the same groove that electrified Battery Acid Blues. But every song on that album had more than a year to develop before recording and release. Most of the first 7 Rocket Fuel songs, the title track, Margarita, Jackson Hammer's theme, Trash and Trouble,
It's gotten just 2 teeth and 3 cavities. I don't hold a pose 'cause I give you the beat. Because of your name saying give me drugs please while you try to ignore his battery.
and Evil Train.
I said you evil train. So evil 'cause you put me to shame. I said you evil train.
Were written either at the same time or shortly after the Battery Acid songs. the tunes for Run From Me, and Blackout Baby. Dated from even before that, enduring more tinkering over time, but finished at the bedrock in demo form by the end of the year. It got weirder and arguably worse from there, as Bryn, Adam, and I explored the full range of our new toys. Sometimes the effects worked well almost in spite of themselves, like Adam's cello swaying through Kid Icarus. And my echo bass guitar powering Under the Sun. In most cases, though, things just got messier. Almost every song has some sort of treatment on the vocals, guitars, bass, or keyboard. Adam's voice didn't need thick layers of reverbed chorus on Run From Me or Margarita, and it didn't need Wolfman Jack gain on Trash and Trouble. To this day, I have no idea why we didn't realize all those effects were overkill. Finishing the album in a presentable form was tough. I had the trippy, NASA-fied album art all ready to go, but that was all. Our sometime drummer Brandon Klopp was less and less able to help out. Most of his electric kit tracks came from 2 long bedrock jam sessions. So we had to wrap it up in fits and starts. Blackout Baby got dubbed over the drum tracks for the Battery Acid song Stay With Me, and Drown the Heart had no percussion at all. The more scattered everything got, the more I wanted to organize it into something presentable. And while Adam and Bryn were agreeable, my impulse to complete it fast probably doomed the whole thing, especially when it came to what I thought was my strength: words. Lyrics weren't a problem on side 1. Except for Run From Me, those songs pretended at nothing more than they were. However, side 2 got bogged down in clunky metaphors posturing as major statements of profound importance. Strong tunes that could have, and years later did, become meaningful merely posed as significant, without truly saying anything. Kid Icarus,
Falling out, baby. Falling down, rain. Made the shape and paint the pictures of my face.
Under the Sun,
Now the sky is red.
Blackout Baby, and wound down
Wonder what is mine.
buckled under my subpar, self-absorbed, and sloppily incomplete lyrics. Even the album's central theme was juvenile. It traced the arc of a hangover, starting out strong and crazy, only to end up pathetically crashing and burning in a haze of foggy excess. That wasn't an original observation in a town full of partying, spoiled rich kids, but it was the only glue connecting all 12 songs. A few tunes slouched toward completion in concert. Run From Me got grittier and louder live in 2001. And Margarita was a live Mojo hit to the very end.
It's about a girl I once fell in love with. Didn't turn out too well. Damn shame, too. Heading down the coast to Ensenada, struggling to turn on the light. Went up ahead, saw a room in the bed, and I said, hey guy, let's stop here tonight.
The Worst Way became a nondescript workhorse. Kid Icarus, or Wound Down, were good breaks between the heavier numbers during our 1999 shows. The two worst lyrics took the longest to mature, doing so for another band. Under the Sun endured a glacial 4-year rebirth as the lightning rod for Honey White. Blackout Baby experienced something similar before resurfacing as Blacking Out 2 years after that. Neither showed much trace of their original gene pool. Rocket Fuel seemed stale and embarrassing almost immediately. We couldn't use it to get gigs, and with no drummer, we didn't know if the Mojo Wire was done for good. Personally, I thought the only reason to keep going after that was to simply supersede this thing with better songs. That happened in theory, if not practice. No Mojo Wire disc is listenable all the way through. But even among Mojo albums, Rocket Fuel Malt Liquor was definitely the problem child. And before long, we all knew. Rocket Fuel Malt Liquor was produced by the Mojo Wire at the Bedrock in Isla Vista, California, February to April 1998. It was recorded to tape by me, Keir DuBois, and transferred to digital by Brandon Klopp. The players were Adam Hill on vocals and guitar, Bryn DuBois on guitar and keyboard, me, Keir DuBois, on bass guitar and backing vocals, and Brandon Klopp on drums. All songs were remastered in December 2008 by me, Keir DuBois, at My Band Rocks HQ in Ventura, California. All songs written by the Mojo Wire and copyright 1998. All rights reserved. That's all for this episode of the My Band Rocks Audiobiography. My name is Keir DuBois. All recollections herein are mine, and if I'm wrong, I welcome any corrections or clarifications from my former bandmates or anyone else who was there. I'll return with another episode soon. Follow my infrequent band posts at MyBandRocksPod on Instagram and Twitter, or visit mybandrocks.com for a little more info. Thanks for listening.